Okay, welcome everybody to another edition of Sydenham Baptist Church Live. And welcome our guest, Lucas Rutherford from the Young Adults Ministry team. Woo!
Thanks for having me.
Hi, Lucas.
Hey, how you doing?
Thanks for joining us on Sydenham Baptist Church Live. I think you've seen it before. You know the format. Yep.
Yeah, I'm going to get grilled.
You are. The grilling begins now. So tell us about you, Lucas. Tell us about life and family.
I've been born and raised on the east side of Melbourne, not like out here in West where I reside now. And I am a part of a bigger family, born and raised out in Blackburn. I'm one of 4 kids. My mum and my dad always brought me along to church and that sort of thing. So I got involved with church and church ministries and camps. And that led me to meeting my now wife, Monique. And all of a sudden, a few years later, I'm now over on the west side of town, a little bit separated from the family at the minute, but enjoying going to Sydenham Baptist Church, and now I live in Sydenham. So,
how did you meet Monique?
I met Monique at an ESA camp. So a lot of the young adults and those have served on ESA from Sydenham Baptist over the years, and tends to be a few of my family members and a few of her family members have found partners there. So I work in a sales role at Channel 9, so working in advertising.
Is your boss Eddie?
He does stroll through the office from time to time. He says, put me on a call if you need me to get a sale across or something like that. But I imagine him having the time to do that. He's a busy man. But we do see those sorts of guys filter through the office. Well, I like to feel famous for about 3 seconds. I say hi to Peter Hitchener as he goes down to do the news. And it's really just an office job. Yep, been working at home since early March. So haven't seen the concrete jungle in the city for quite a while now.
You're involved in Young Adults Ministry?
I've been doing that. This is my second year of being involved with the Young Adults Ministry. So I've enjoyed being the ministry leader there for, I think, over 12 months. So Young Adults were meeting on every 2 weeks for a small group. And we were meeting also after church every week on Sunday nights. So we really enjoyed getting along to the Sunday evening services and then heading out to water gardens for a meal together, spending time in those evenings just in a casual and informal sort of setting. But yeah, never really anything was met online or anything like that. It was all in person. Our young adults really enjoyed rubbing shoulders with one another and chatting about life and just being casual with one another.
We know from what's coming out of New South Wales, the statistics there are that young adults were actually the least likely demographic to engage in online church, which is, even people over 60 were more likely to be engaging in online church than people in the 20 to 30 age bracket. However, when church went back to face-to-face, it was the young adults who were first there, and they're actually the group that are most engaging with face-to-face.
I would probably agree that meeting online has probably been a bit of a challenge for our ministry. I think that it's not an easy thing to encourage a lot of young adults who are working online or studying online to jump on the computer once again on the weekend and meet across Zoom. It's not like no one loves it at this point. It's getting a bit hard, tiresome. So, but what was really encouraging was in the middle of the year when restrictions did ease for some time and we were able to meet with up to 20 people together in a large building. We were able to meet in the church hall with up to 20 of us for small groups on Sunday nights. And we had to sort of take a list and make sure that we didn't go over 20 because there was often so many people just really keen to come along and to meet and rub shoulders and chat face to face with one another. So I'm super encouraged and not at all disheartened by the difficulty that it's been for us to meet on Zooms and that sort of thing, because I was so encouraged about what happened mid-year and how the hunger is definitely there for our young adults ministry to be meeting in person, joining in church activities, and just generally being in community with one another. Being face-to-face with one another is really important for our ministries, having life group chats in homes, having biscuits and teas and just, enjoying just chatting about life face-to-face with one another. So I'm really looking forward to the days that we can come back and meet in person, because I know that our young adults ministry will continue to thrive when we get to do that. The opportunities are endless, I guess, because we're going into summer. So whether that be 10 people at first out in the park together, 20 people going down to the beach, 30 people in January or February going away for a young adults retreat or something like that. Nothing's really on the cards because we're playing everything by ear with how the restrictions go. But I could very much see our young adult ministry getting back up and running quite soon. Every step of the way that we've been able to open the door to 5, 10, 15, 20 people allowed to meet, we've always been at the cap. We've always been max capacity for what we've been able to actually achieve.
Okay. Now, I want to actually test how good a young adult you actually are, okay?
Oh boy.
Because we realise that young adults don't usually... You've done really well today speaking in complete sentences, can I say? It's been outstanding. Yeah. Just
okay, yeah.
So, I'm going to ask you to help me out with these phrases, okay?
Yep.
So the first one is ICYMI.
I have no idea.
Well, I'll let you come back to that one, lady. Maybe
all right, keep going.
FOMO.
FOMO, fear of missing out.
Yes. IDK.
I don't know.
No, IDK. Ha. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Good one.
Okay. BTW.
By the way,
IMHO.
IMHO.
See, maybe these aren't young adult phrases. Maybe these.
Oh man, I got a couple of these that after contact with the youth, I reckon.
Okay, I'll come back to that one. FWIW.
FWIW. Something. Man, you're making me feel older and older every time.
Okay. One more. IRL.
In real life.
Good. SOML.
Something in my life? I don't know.
Yeah. Something of my life? Let's go back to the first one. See if you get this one again. ICYMI. I'll give you the first word. It's in.
In case you're... In case?
In case?
In case you misinterpret?
In case you missed it.
Okay, I definitely missed it.
Okay, SMH.
Oh, shake my head.
Yeah, very good.
I thought SMH would be Sydney Morning Herald, but...
Yeah, no, that's right. Yeah. And IMHO, you got...
Did I?
Oh, no, that's right. In my humble opinion.
Oh, jeez, that's a tough one.
FWIW, did you get that?
Nah.
FWIW. For what it's worth. SOML. Story of my life.
Story of my life, that's right. All right, man, that's tough.
And here's the last one. SFETE. Smiling.
Smiling from I have no idea. I'm just guessing.
From
yeah, right.
Well, we're smiling from ear to ear at your complete failure to be a young adult.
Well, someone really lazy came up with those.
But actually, I'm really excited because this means that you actually speak in complete sentences, which I think is wonderful, and that you're not
quite with it as well.
So please excuse my my Gen Z list of things that I thought Gen Y said. And you've been a great sport. Hey, how can we pray for young adults?
I think just as we come out of this period, just wisdom and how to best lead our group and just how to best care and look after one another as we come out of a time. Even me as an extrovert, I'm feeling a bit, I don't know, at times if I bump into someone at the shops or anything like that, it's a bit weird being social. It's a bit strange. I'm used to chatting to one another back in my pre-2020 life, but it feels weird now. So just, I think that everyone, even the social ones, are feeling the effects of this lockdown. I think praying for the mind health of those who've been isolated, and even those who don't have family with them in their homes and that sorts of things. So just so I guess to summarize, maybe one, that we just have wisdom in leading our ministry and how to best to serve our group and to work together. And two, just maybe for the mind health of those who are feeling the effects of isolation. It could be a difficult time once we're in, and also potentially a difficult time to come out of. So I'm praying that all of those within our group are just feeling that they have the love and support of Sydenham Baptist Church and the wider community of our church and pastoral team. And I know that that's there for them. So I'm looking forward to when we get to do face-to-face church. I really am looking forward to it. I know our group is too. So,
all right. Well, high five to you, down with the kids and extra cool Lucas Rutherford. And, thank you for participating in this episode of Sydenham Baptist Church Live.
Awesome. Thanks, Pastor Julian. See ya.
Good work.